Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a great day. So today I am going to be chatting to you guys a bit about how to eat well with your stay on track with your nutrition while traveling, because so many of us are traveling at the moment. It's obviously winter in South Africa and borders are a bit more open and we are traveling a bit more, or even just traveling day to day from in South Africa, going on holiday. So I just want to talk a bit about how you can stay on track with nutrition while you're traveling, because I often hear people say, oh, I'm traveling today, so nutrition out the window, but that's definitely not the case. You definitely can still eat well while traveling. And I've been traveling a bit, so I thought I'd talk to you guys a bit about how you can stay on track while traveling. So I've got a few tips. I'm just going to talk through them a bit. But my first tip is always to prep and plan. Like, planning your meals, even if you're not traveling, makes such a difference. So you can either, if you know you're going to, let's say, traveling 3 hours this week on Thursday, make sure that you prepped and planned for Thursday so that you have snacks or meals prepped and planned, so you can make meals the night before or prep some snacks so that when you're on the road, you have those things available. Because often what happens is we just say, oh, okay, I'll just get something on the road. And there's not always options. I mean, there often are options, but they're not always those easy options. So prepping and planning is so important. So please always plan ahead for the week. If you're going on holiday, you can take snacks, even if you're flying, let's say from Joburg to Cape Town, you can take snacks on the plane. I'm always that person that brings their own food on the plane, because it does just make it so much easier. So just going to talk you through a bit about some nice healthy snacks that you could take that are easy, quick, because sometimes you don't always have time. So my favorite thing always is low-fat plain yogurt. You can have it plain, you can have it with a nice fruit. You can get it in almost any shop, like convenience shops, like petrol station shops. You can always find that. So if I'm traveling and I just haven't got that, I'll always get some low-fat plain yogurt. It's a great source of protein. So that helps keeps you full for longer, and you can always get a nice fruit as well to go with that as well. So that's a really great nice snack to have. Another nice thing is things like biltong, also a great source of protein. Nuts and seeds are also nice. We just have to watch our portions because they are quite calorie dense. Then you can also prep things like muffins. Like, you can make some of our nice high protein muffins, put them in the freezer, prep them, keep them. I have so many people that are making these and then using them on their roads when they go on road trips. Because they do store really nicely and they are quick and easy to just snack on when you need that. Another nice thing is to get some rice cakes or crackers and have low-fat cottage cheese with that. It's really great, filling, keeps you full for long, and just a quick thing you can keep with you wherever you're going. And then boiled eggs. I know sometimes it doesn't always smell the greatest when you crack them, but it is a really nice thing just to have some boiled eggs, and you can also have that on crackers or with your low-fat cottage cheese. So really nice to have those snacks available. And these snacks you can get basically anywhere. They're quick, easy, and delicious. So yeah, that's my number one tip, is to always prep and plan. Obviously, if you're going international, it does make it a bit more tougher, but it's definitely not impossible. And I always say, if you're not prepping and planning, then you're not going to set yourself up for success. So you do need to prep and plan. So I've been doing a bit of international traveling, and yeah, just still focusing on my nutrition, making sure that I'm still eating well. So obviously, when you are traveling, you are going to enjoy food probably a bit more because you might be on holiday, which is completely fine. But what I've been doing is we haven't been eating out that much. So we're staying in an apartment, so we are buying our own food, which makes it so much easier. So I'm still going to the shops, buying my breakfast, buying my lunches, maybe for dinners we go out every now and again, but often we are making our nice dinners at home. So we prep and plan our meals for the week. I think that makes it, like I said, so much easier. So not always going out for meals, going to the shops also saves so much money as well, especially if you're going international, is to shop at the local stores and then make your own meals. So that also makes it so much easier as well. And then another nice thing is just to also keep in your routine. So often if you're traveling, you skip breakfast, then you're super hungry, then you'll grab anything that's quick and easy for lunch. Keep a regular routine. Make sure you're having a good breakfast, having your lunch, having your dinner, and that comes with planning. So plan your breakfast, plan your lunch, because if you're skipping breakfast, then you are going to be super hungry, and then you're going to go for those more easy, unhealthy options. So I always say I want you to keep a regular routine, so make sure that you're prepping those breakfasts. And breakfast is such an easy thing to prep. You can prep it the night before, get some oats, some yogurt, put it in the fridge, and leave it there. You can have it quickly, grab it in the morning. There it is, quick and easy, and it's going to keep you full for longer. And I always say, like, have a good protein in every meal. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, make sure you're having that good protein, because that protein keeps you fuller for longer. So if you're not having a protein in your meals, you're going to be a lot more hungrier. And when you're traveling, you might be on your feet a bit more, getting a lot more steps in, exploring. So we want to have a good breakfast to start the day that's going to sustain you, so that you are not going for those more unhealthy things. So always start your day with a good breakfast, no matter where you are or what you're doing. Have a good meal with a good protein. I can't stress it enough. It really does sustain you so much more. And people tell me to have so much more energy. You have that energy to go explore. So never miss a good breakfast. Even if you think you're going to maybe indulge a bit later, still have that good breakfast, because you are more likely to choose less unhealthy options if you've had a good breakfast. Whereas if you've had you haven't had breakfast, you're going to be starving. You're going to reach for those quick, easy, unhealthy meals, and you're going to have those sugar cravings as well. So that's really important. Another thing that's also so important is to carry your water bottle wherever you go. And you'll see I've got my water bottle right here next to me. So yeah, that just also keeps you hydrated, especially when you are traveling. You might be in the sun a bit more, and you can be dehydrated a lot easier. So please always keep your water bottle with you. Because sometimes you are just dehydrated and you think you might be hungry, and then you also are less likely to be drinking those things like coffees and teas and juices, which can add a lot of extra calories into our diet. So stick to water, carry a water bottle with you wherever you go. If you're traveling or not, always have that water bottle. But yeah, those are my quick, easy tips into traveling and having a good nutrition. Like, just because you're traveling doesn't mean that nutrition has to go out the door. Like, often people say, oh, I'm going on holiday and I'm going away, I'm traveling, so nutrition doesn't exist. But it does. You just need to plan it, and that's it. If you spend a few extra minutes planning it the week before or time before, then it's going to save you so much time, and you're going to have so much success in your nutrition as well. So just because you're traveling doesn't mean that nutrition needs to go out the door. So please remember that. It is so important. I can't stress it enough. Like, you always have to eat no matter where you are. So you need to plan those meals. And obviously, going on holiday, you are going to indulge maybe a little bit more here and there, which is completely fine. That's what traveling's about. Enjoy the food, enjoy the culture, but remember, everything in moderation. So we don't want to be going overboard the whole day, every day. And if you start your day with that good breakfast, you are going to, feel sustained. You're going to have better energy. And then that evening you can maybe have a treat or enjoy, something out or something. So please, I hope these tips help. And if you are traveling, let me know where you are going to. I would love to hear that. But otherwise, I hope this helped you all, and just helped you prep and plan. Like I always say to my clients that are traveling the night before, prep a lunchbox, make sure you have a meal, even if it's just a snack or two. It really does help you, and you're actually going to save so much money in the end as well, prepping those meals than going to a quick, easy convenience store or getting takeaways or something like that, and you're going to feel so much better in the end as well. So I hope that helped. I hope you're all having a great day. Let me know where you're all traveling to, and I hope to hear from you. Remember, you can always pop me a message with any questions. Always here to help, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.